Всем привет, ребята, вы на канале Зомби Костя, и мы сегодня начинаем, во-первых, проходить новую игру Hogwarts Наследие. Так, настройки я уже там все себе настрою, по графике туда-сюда, все хорошо. Так, смотрим. Мы рады сообщить, что вы приняты в школу чародейства Волшебства Хогвартс в качестве студента 5-го курса. Семестр начинается с 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас во время путешествия в замок. Как вам, возможно, известно, указ о разумном ограничении волшебства несовершеннолетних запрещает использовать магию лицами моложе 17 лет вне школы. Однако, в связи с вашими уникальными обстоятельствами, Министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элизагагу Элиазару Фигу помочь вам отточить заклинания перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок на пир в честь начала нового учебного года. Церемония распределения с уважением, профессор Уизли. Прикольная роспись, да? Мне нравится. Посмотрим. Так, создаем персонажа, да? Это уже готово? Мы не можем? А, мы можем сами сделать, да? Вот этого прикольная прическа, как у меня. Давайте вот это возьмем. Так. Лицо, да? Ну, вот на меня похож, вроде. Не похож. Вот этот. Очки. Не, давайте без очков. Так, что тут у нас дальше? Причесочки, да? Цвет волос. О, круто. Мы сейчас какой-нибудь крутой сделаем. О. Черный. О, вот это офигенно. Такой бело-голубой. Черный. Вот это мне нравится. О, блин, вот эта притча прикольная. О. Вот эту давайте. Мне нравится вот эта прическа. Каре. Вот это же прикольно. А тут мужские и женские прически, что ли, вместе соединены? Во, давайте вот это с косичкой, мне нравится. Да, давайте с косичкой. Очень круто смотрится. Цвет волос сейчас мы еще посмотрим. Давайте черный. Черный прям нормально. Шрамы на лице, я так понимаю, да? Нет, давайте без шрама. Да. Другую прическу посмотрим. А тут прически почему-то соединены мужские и женскими. Я не понимаю. Давайте вот это. Вот это прикольное. Да, вот это офигенная притча. Так, что тут у нас? Шрамы, да? Шрамы не будем, веснушки. Будем делать какие-то родинки, не хочу. Веснушки слишком много. Вот так вот. Вот так прикольно с веснушками. Цвет кожи. Румяна, да? Ну, давайте вот так. Так отлично. Это что у нас? Это брови, да? Ой, даже брови можно менять, да? Не знаю, какие должны быть. Ну, точнее, вот эти. Ему не идет. У него, видите, прическа какая прикольная. Ему надо что-то... Во, что-то такое, наверное. Может, даже такое. Во, вот такое отлично вообще. Цвет глаз. О, голубые, давайте голубые. О, даже бирюзовые какие-то. Давайте, вот это мне нравится. Первый голос.
A few cobwebs and some dust. It was wonderful. I believe I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and...
That was quite something.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
История. Акцент на сюжет незначительным испытанием. Легкое испытание, сбалансированное испытание. Ну, нормально выберем сложность.
I'm eager to get to...
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I am indeed. That was quite something. It was a few cobwebs and some dust.
Блин, ну голоса тут ужасные. Ну, ультра как-то...
I am indeed a student. A few It was wonderful. That was quite something. A few cobwebs. It was wonderful. I am indeed. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Имя, давайте. Костя Дубко. Ну, давайте так сделаем. Волшебник. Костя Дубко. Все, погнали.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre
Да,
goers in West
симпатично.
End.
Мне тоже нравится.
It's been much too long. When I received your
Крутая
hour, I must say
прическа.
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Или я симпатичный.
Why don't we
Не
speak
понятно.
en route to Hogwarts?
Надеюсь, это
We have
был
a start of term
комплимент.
feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
Ну, конечно, герой, я не очень симпатичный.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Ну, графика пока красивая. Мне нравится. О, за нами уже кто-то преследует. Очень круто сделали, что вот эти буквы подлетают, и звук такой еще. И они в 3D такие объемные. Прикольно смотрится.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Ох, ё-моё.
Hang on! The key! Give me your hand!
И ключ взял, и нас спас. Красавчик.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Г, чтобы исцелиться. 4 штуки мне дали, да? 4 зелья восстановления, хорошо. Сразу фоу лечит. Приятно.
What happened?
Poor George.
Прикольно, что мое имя
I can't
пишется.
believe he...
Костя Дубко, типа, что я
What the
говорю.
hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure.
Ой, как приятная
But
графика.
that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring
Да,
you
графика
touches it to a
крутая.
specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Так. Управление надо сделать чуть-чуть помедленнее. Слишком быстрое. Мне кажется, ничего не поменялось. А где это меняется? Если я поставлю на 0.5. Не знаю, ну давайте так, ладно. У меня же было 4 зелья. Почему 3 стало? А, я одно выпил. точно.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But
Ой,
Miriam
графика
sent that
просто
portkey
100 из
to George
10.
for a reason. And I believe that she
Очень
and
красиво.
now George died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Очень красиво.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful
Посмотрите,
magic
как
wielded
капли
by a rare
прорисованы.
few that
Боже.
seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search.
Чуть не упал.
Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Какая-то бодяга.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Ой, прикольно, бля.
Excellent.
Используйте камеру, чтобы чтобы выбрать текущую цель. Понял.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ой, как классно. Блин, офигенно. Просто. Я восхищен. Пока я восхищен. Это только начало. Нифига он лазит. Для дедушки он очень паркур. О, тут сундук. 36 монеток.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Блин, как ветер сделали. Вот такой посмотрите. Им так сильно дует ветер, что они аж прячут лицо. Репейро! Репаро! Просто все восстанавливаю сразу. Надеюсь, у меня тоже будет репаро, я тоже буду восстанавливать. Крутяк. Репаро! Но у меня пока только... Нажми 4 раза левую кнопку мыши, заклинание. Репаро.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Ищите все, что показывается странным, да? Я просто за тобой пойду. На мини-карте показаны вы и ваше ближайшее задание. Нажмите и удержите вы, чтобы посмотреть информацию о целях заданий. С помощью портала профессор Фиг и я переместились к отдаленному утесу. Нам нужно исследовать таинственные руины, в котором, по нашим расчетам, должен быть привести портал.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
That enchanted crystallized stone.
Опять это зачарованный
But what could it
камень.
be blocking?
Он нам мешает, да? Сейчас мы с ним разберемся.
What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Очень красиво, просто. Разбудите гоблина.
Hello?
Здравствуйте. Спит малыш, не трогайте его, пусть спит. Не будите малыша.
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Wait a minute here. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
Привет, привет.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
Дела отлично.
This
тебя как?
way, then.
Stay close.
Держитесь рядом. Хорошо. А я еще не вступил, я только начал.
After you.
Я ж Атомик. Атомное сердце прошел, вот сейчас превью сделаю, чтобы поиграть.
Inside the cards, if you don't wish to lose them.
Не высовывайте руки. А, да, и мне все равно в какой. Мне, в принципе, без разницы, куда попаду.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Ой, смотрите, как красиво.
In
Боже.
fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the
Ой,
newest.
как круто.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon.
Я бы
Only
прокатился
one
на
with
такой
great
штуке.
wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Блин, офигенно.
Vault number.
Вот это вообще какой-то звук.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Какой-то злой.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Что там мутят гоблины?
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Ревелио.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Зафиксируй свою палочку с помощью мышки. Направляйте ее по контуру символа, чтобы выучить заклинание. Чтобы ускорить движение вашей палочки по контуру символа, нажимайте соответствующие кнопки появления. Понял. Блин, прикольно. Типа надо направлять. Нажмите R, чтобы изучить.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
О,
A
прикольно.
door.
Well, that's a start.
А там сундук какой-то стоит.
I don't suppose you see a way to...
Я его
I do,
пропустил.
Professor. That symbol
Там
has the
сундук
same
был
glow
с
as the one
монетками,
I
я
saw
его
on
не
the
взял.
portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos.
Люмос.
This
Подсветка.
is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what
Rebellion.
end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Очень круто заклинание используется. Очень круто, игра уже сразу в начале затягивает. То есть какой-то ключ, какие-то это, мы еще ничего не знаем, мы уже в какой-то
I see
западне.
something up ahead.
Круто.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Люмос. Новое заклинание. Люмос. Люмос — это подсветка. Вы изучили световые чары Люмос. Нажми 1 для использования погасителя.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me.
Ой, он
It
встает.
does follow the light.
Ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой. Чё их так много?
Look out!
Protego.
Протего. Протего Q.
Accio!
Ацу.
Dissecto! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Levioso! Stutendo! Confringo!
Отразите 3 заклинания.
Deposo! Dissecto! Levioso!
Protego. Stupefy.
Круто.
Expulso! Deposo!
Protego. Stupefy.
Ой, офигенно.
Confringo! Deposo!
Lumos.
Stay close!
О,
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? Revelio. What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos.
вот там сундук.
That's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos.
Опа, чирик.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Активируйте статус.
Lumos. I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Чтобы эти статуи совпали со своим отражением.
Revelio.
Не понимаю.
Perhaps Lumos. Lumos.
А, вот так, наверное.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Я понял. Ух ты, бля, нифига.
Potato.
Первого удара что-то пропустил. Удерживайте Q во время применения протега, чтобы контратаковать и оглушить врагов заклинанием остолбеней. Понял.
Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy.
Ой, круто. Механика боя просто... Нет слов.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
О, сундук. Думали, я не найду.
Lumos. Revelio.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Офигенно.
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Блин, офигенно. Что тут творится?
I know a way out. Professor!
Повезло. Чуть-чуть бы я придавил бы нас тут всех.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Ой, ставочка мультика. У меня на превью такой же замок, ребята, так что если что, обратите внимание. Офигенно. Красота.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Круто. Блин, как в фильме. Поттер?
Professor
Почему там
Weasley,
Поттер сидит?
we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ну, шляпа, давай. Куда ты меня закинешь?
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Отвага, любознательность, верность, амбиции. Отвага. Любознательность, верность, амбиции. Я даже не знаю, что выбрать. Давайте верность выберем.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Пуфендуй. Пуфендуй. Я не знаю, нормально это? Подтвердить выбор. Другой факультет. Мне, в принципе, все равно, поэтому давайте будем Пуфендуй.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Ну, прикольно.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
Прикольно.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
О, смотрите. Круто.
I suppose some introductions are in order. Revelio.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Revelio.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Revelio.
That's good, isn't it? Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Бесячая баба.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet?
Revelio.
Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
My parents keep promising me something to make up for the fact that they spoiled my sister rotten. I think we'll just tell them to kick me out with a wind whistle from Twinkle.
А, мне нельзя сюда. Я понял. Мне замок не дает туда зайти.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Учи, блядь. Изучай. Мы пошли. Все страницы сейчас разбросает по замку и скажет: вот когда соберешь, тогда и поговорим.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Бум, и исчезла.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Revelio.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Lumos.
Do keep up.
Revelio.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Книга рецептов домовых эльфов. Страница руководства. Коллекция любимых рецептов студентов Хогвартса, которые собираются на протяжении веков. Некоторые блюда, такие как маринованные сливы, цеппелины, скорее всего, имеют очень необычный вкус. По слухам, в ней хранятся некоторые оригинальные творения самой Пенелопы Пуффендуй. Это ваш уровень вашего опыта. Результат прохождения. Ага. Руководство.
Clever, isn't it?
Дают всякие награды, типа в виде книжечек, да? Снаряжение. Угу. Прикольно. Коллекция. «150 страниц, еба. Не, ребят, это не про меня. Я столько собирать не буду.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flue powder.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in... Judging by your adept...
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what... My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
I've seen the boys looking very sheepish lately.
Я пока не могу ничего не бегать.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio. Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Revelio.
Do come and find me if you stumble.
Богато украшен фонтан, искусственного лестница с каменной сиреной. Понятно.
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped. I need to keep casting Lumos on it. Protego! Revelio. Lumos. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lumos.
Everyone knows your garlic favorite.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
По зацепке я не скажу. Она меня бесит.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned.
Она меня бесит.
Revelio.
Поэтому я не хочу.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
Может, стоит наложить запрет на применение чар в библиотеке. Кто-то уже не раз в таком пробирает запретную секцию.
Revelio. Lumos.
What are you up to now?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Как туда попасть?
Revelio.
Нам об этом, конечно же, не рассказывает, да? Ну ладно.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Опа. А, я не могу, да? У меня уровень пока маленький, надо 3-й уровень.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
You're not hopeless.
Doesn't seem to like a lot of us, but
Revelio. Revelio.
Шинель другого цвета или что? О.
Revelio.
Что тут надо сделать? Так, смотрите. Вот эта хрень. Это какое-то число. Смотрим, у нас есть вот эта птица. Число 11. Вот эти два жука. Еще какая-то хрень какая-то должна получиться. Не знаю, что. Так. Так, ну тут точно змей будет, чтобы получать 17, да? Тут у нас вот эта хрень. Это... Изи, блядь.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
A dash of powdered Vaseline.
Revelio.
Что-то еще мне дали, какую-то вещичку.
Revelio. Revelio.
Что мне дали? Пустой сундук?
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
А, что мне патч снялся?
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Have you finished your herbology? And I found a black beetle on it.
Revelio.
You can't
Lumos.
imagine how inconvenient travel
Revelio.
was before I invented flu powder.
Lumos.
Revelio.
I should think there's an entire war in St. Mungo's for transfiguration.
Sometimes I wish someone would transfigure me into
Revelio.
Так, у меня вроде настройки стоят, ну, нормальные, но что-то моментами он такой говорит мне. Давайте фокус на высокий.
Revelio.
Не знаю, что-то изменилось, нет.
Solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
I've always
Revelio.
heard that travel broadens the mind.
Задание, начать задание.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Новое заклинание Левиоса. Зафиксируйте палочку.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised Levioso. Good. done. Well done.
Levioso.
Well done.
Levioso.
Well done. Well done.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only
Ты чё там
Levioso,
хихикаешь?
basic
Ай,
cards,
пизды чё
and
за, да?
Protego. You may begin.
Protego.
Stupid Protego. Complicates things.
This can't be your first. Stupid one. Levioso. Let's just say I'm
All my students for this again. I do enjoy life
Чё,
duel.
пизды?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Да его, блядь. Он
I put you on the
спиздился.
spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom
Я буду
duel
сидеть на
is
последней
one
партии в
thing,
телефоне.
but
Потом сдавать
battling
экзамен.
dark wizards, or as
Как я
ever more
учусь.
likely goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
all Revelio.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Revelio. Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at
Пойдем в
Hogwarts,
скуп.
you're
Дим
going to
пизды.
need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Почему тут показан на карте сундучок? Сундук с сокровищами. Ну, а где он? Как его найти?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. 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 Lumos.
Возле коня.
Please do be mindful.
Revelio.
Вот.
Lumos. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Lumos. Revelio.
Все-таки какая-то оптимизация. Все-таки как-то что-то нагружает.
Revelio.
I wonder if it's section of the library.
Офигеть. Такое вообще лагает. Что такая графика плохая стала? Что я, блядь, там наклаться?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Блин, графика ужасная стала. Давайте вернем.
Revelio.
Что за хрень? Бля, я что-то тут наклацал.
Revelio.
Да нет, блядь, что-то не то с графикой. Что-то не то, блядь. Во. А зачем, блядь, что-то не то.
Revelio.
I said that travel broadens the mind.
I wish Hogwarts would teach us how to become animagi. They do what Wagadoo. I'd be an if.
Revelio.
I never thought I'd actually enjoy it.
Блядь, что-то я тут настрою, нахуй, с графикой, блядь.
Professor Garlic makes it so interesting.
Хуй знает. Что-то я тут настрою, блядь, за графой. Стало хуже.
Revelio.
Did you stand up to the headmaster?
Блядь, что я тут настрою, сука?
Revelio. Lumos.
Где это бабочка?
Revelio.
Колонны, окно. Две колонны, картина какая-то и окно длинное.
Lumos. Revelio.
Well, aren't we?
Revelio.
Say things I don't mean.
Revelio.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him.
Revelio.
Что нам эти котики дают? Что-то дают?
Lumos. Levioso. Revelio.
Stop it, Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boo, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both
Чтобы
wrong
получилось
anyway.
5.
It was Hephaestus gore.
It wasn't boots and it wasn't flack, but you're all in
4,
trouble
чтобы
with
получилось
Professor
12. Конь это у нас 1. 7 надо, да? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Такая. Так, а тут 3, чтобы получилось 5. Изи.
Lumos. Revelio.
Мне какую-то мантию дали, еще одну крутую. 4. Красная.
Revelio.
А, тут показан сундук. Я хрен знает.
Why study in the common room when you could be outside in the fresh air?
Revelio. Lumos.
The old library, any day.
Levioso.
Wish our common room.
Revelio.
Давайте, ребят, сыграем это задание и на сегодня, наверное, остановимся. Ой, блядь, ударился башкой. Испугался.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am
Ты не
Nettie.
с моего клана.
So you are
Давай,
the new
пока.
student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charm. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Actio.
Accio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
$50 очков надо, да?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles up, very good. Don't lose your composure. Excellent control. Happens to the best of us. That's it. Not to worry. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you
Она очень
care to
сильно
give our new
притягивает.
student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Accio.
Splendid!
Watch this. Impressive. Here we go.
Я выбью сейчас красный.
There we go.
Accio.
Ну ладно, не выбью.
Perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done. I know everyone is watching, but you are doing quite well. You are not making this easy for me, are you?
Домой.
Watch this. I thought I had that.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp.
Ботик домой.
Accio.
Нормально, 50 я подвину, но у него самого.
Perfect rounds. You're a natural. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next
Да
time.
ты меня, сука, задержишь. Отвали, блядь.
Of course, you can use Accio
Revelio.
if you're so inclined.
Well,
A word,
you'd be
if
using
you
it
would.
from clothing.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
You know it
I
won't
did.
work on humans.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Куда идти?
Revelio.
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
What are you up to now?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Lumos.
Большой зал.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Надо найти еще одну. Вон она снизу, подо мной.
Handy resource
Revelio.
indeed, your field guide.
Вот еще
I'm
одна, да.
most pleased to be included.
Так, 5-1-6. Одну главное угадать, а вторую можно наугад просто все активировать по порядку. Все. Все. Да, блин.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the
Не знаю, для чего эти котики. Но для чего там нужны, хрен его знает.
Revelio.
I took my copy.
Revelio.
Lumos. Revelio.
Что мне дали? Что-то дали, у меня этого еще нет, видимо.
Revelio. Lumos.
Keep our heads about this. Go.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Lumos. Revelio.
The other girl.
Here I've come from the
Revelio.
toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxium mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peeves will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Luca's just over there.
Accio. Levioso.
Случайно.
Revelio.
Знал, что надо по нему попасть.
Can I help you?
Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Пробивайте желтые щиты, используя контролирующие заклинания, такие как левитационные чары Левиоса.
Act like a winner.
Come on. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Don't shy away now.
Фига у него там огненные какие-то.
I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Там есть сундук, и там я не знаю, как его забрать.
Accio.
Ой, не то.
Revelio.
I know I'm a bit of a lost cause in the room.
Accio.
Found the right breed yet.
О. О.
Revelio.
Теперь я могу книжки увидеть. Подождите, а тут в библиотеке, если я не ошибаюсь, летала книжка. У меня же есть способность.
Accio.
Ой, не то.
Revelio.
О, так тут сундук стоял, все твое.
Accio.
О.
Revelio.
Я помню, что тут книжка летала. Вроде одна.
I did almost get flattened by a stream.
Accio. Revelio. Levioso.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
Репьеро.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
Репьеро.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Стоям, va? Я думал, мне показалось.
This is the right area. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstones. Imelda is one of the worst losers ever. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high...
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and... I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackson.
Accio! Brilliant. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Ну, я вижу камень, а как его взять?
Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Repairer.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove.
Leviosa. Accio.
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Ничего, и как мне камни достать?
Repairer. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Repairer.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Repairer.
Но у меня нет такого заклинания, задания. Я не могу эти камни собрать, у меня нет магии какой-то специальной.
Revelio.
Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue power.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you
Да,
here.
блять.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Он меня отвел, да, я из-за него, блядь. А я, короче, там штучка бывает, надо было взять. Давай вернемся назад, подожди. Понял.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you.
Revelio. As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Nothing to be learned at Hogwarts.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken
Revelio.
quite a eye to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
Бля, как же красиво.
Revelio.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section.
Revelio.
I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Revelio.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Revelio.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
Revelio.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Accio. Revelio.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface.
Levioso.
Places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day.
Accio. Revelio.
Now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Перчатку нашел какую-то. Ну, какой попался? Желтенький попался мне. Я не помню, что это за факультет. Желтенький у меня. Так, что-то я хотел глянуть.
Revelio.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably, dragons. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
Интересно, зачем эти котенки нужны вот эти? Они же для чего-то нужны, не просто их так размещают. Или просто?
Revelio. Accio.
Ладно, потом, видимо, мы пока не можем бегать.
Mr. Moon.
Потому что нам надо с ним ходить.
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Revelio.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe.
Levioso.
Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Revelio. Accio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something.
Revelio.
We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Morgan Le Fay got an unearned reputation. Than I would have liked.
Ладно, видимо, нам нельзя тут нормально побегать, нам надо с ним ходить.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. and a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
А, тут своя локация.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Muggles have made life hard for us since the dawn of...
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Капец, тут какие-то штуки можно покупать задорого. А, можно ему продать, да, который я не нашел. Но все равно дорого. 3000, 3002. Пока ничего больше не будем покупать, хрен знает, что это. Так, тут мы купили все.
Revelio.
Так, а тут есть сундук.
Accio.
Да.
Revelio. Lumos.
Возле досок, светильник, бочка. Где это может быть?
Revelio.
Тут может быть. А вот. Хорошо.
Revelio.
Так, давайте возьмем птичку. Вот эту.
Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Protego. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio. Lumos.
Забыл, на какую кнопку нажимать надо.
Revelio. Revelio.
If it thinks it's got half a chance.
Merlin's blooming big. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
О, мы можем создать свою палочку сами.
How intriguing.
Цвет меняется, форма. Блин, вот эта белая крутая.
Curious indeed.
Давайте белую вот эту возьмем.
How intriguing.
Виноградная роза, грецкий орех, ива. Тип древесины. Давайте.
Curious indeed.
Красное дерево, давайте. Красное дерево.
Curious indeed.
Неподатливая. Твердая, ломкая, пластичная. Достаточно мягкая хочу. Давайте достаточно. Вызывать мощную магию. Сердечная жила дракона. Ага. А тут что у нас? Слушайте, палочки известны тем, что способны вызывать стабильную магию. И Феникс служит. Способна вызывать широкий спектр магии. Широкий спектр магии давайте возьмем.
Phoenix
Первого
feather.
Феникса.
Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you
О,
think?
прикольно.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
Так, ребят, все, у нас новая палочка. Да? Ее же не надо ставить. Палочка. О, на палочку что-то нашли. Что это за штука дает? Рукоятка со сменным звездным дизайном из белого мрамора. О, ништяк. Тут что мы нашли? Хрень. Так, ребят, ну все, на сегодня все. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Кто не успел посмотреть, обязательно подписывайтесь. Все ссылочки будут в комментарии. Да, на Telegram, на Twitch, на vkplay и на ютубчик. Обязательно подписывайтесь. Продолжим уже в следующей серии. Сегодня остановимся. Все, всем пока.